From Houston Heat, I'm going to be commentating this next semi-pro matchup. It's going to be Vienna United versus Amsterdam Heat. This is one that I'm especially excited for. I've played with both of these teams in the past, and so I know all the players. I know it's going to be a great match. So looking forward to this one. So I think it's going to be starting in about a minute. Amsterdam Heat's brought over a lot of AC Dallas players from Texas. And then Vienna United's got all the Austrian guys and Aaron Armrod from Virtue Paintball. So I know he'll be holding it down and letting Steve and all those guys work around him. So it's going to be a good game.
30 seconds.
We'll be starting here in about 30 seconds. Looks like we got Nate Roberts, TJ Danner, Tico, Ryan Hall, and Mark Johnson on Amsterdam Heat, Aaron Armrod, Steve, Lopez, and I can't tell who those two other guys are, but they're going to be playing the snake side of Vienna. So let's get started here. Amsterdam Heat with a big bite, snake off break, but Tico gets picked up. Ryan Hall with a quick fill out to the snake insert bunker from the center tower. Nathan Roberts in V1. Vienna United is making a good move down the burrito side now. So it's now a 4-on-5 in favor of Vienna United. Nathan Roberts going to make that inside move to the mini W on the burrito side, playing heads up. Hopefully TJ can flow around him, but they're going to both have to go through both Steve and Aaron Armrod's gun. TJ makes it out to the insert burrito bunker. And Ryan Hall's going to get the snake with Amsterdam Heat. So, although they're down a body, they're still making big move. And Vienna United's going to lose that. I think he should have been a little bit more patient on that. They didn't seem to make it to the 50, so could have maybe worked Nathan out and then gotten into their side. But Ryan Hall gets shot out of the snake one for Amsterdam Heat. So now it's a 3-on-4, I believe, with no one on the snake side for Amsterdam Heat. Soon enough, I think Vienna United should be getting their snake guy in. He's right now in the snake insert bunker, but Steve's going to go around him in the corner, and oh no, that's Marcy now in the snake one, so he's good down. Oh, and TJ makes it out to the corner to do some damage to control on the burrito side. Let's see if Nathan Roberts can make this inside move, do something sneaky, catch somebody off guard. Oh, Nathan gets picked off. So now it's just a 2-on-4 in favor of Vienna United. Mark Johnson, TJ Danner, though, they can hold it down, and this is kind of their game plan, especially TJ's kind of turtle in the corner, picks people off. He's a great gunfighter. But in favor of Vienna United right now. Mark gets shot in the pack by the 50 snake, and now it's a 1-on-4 with just TJ in the corner. And he's going to get picked off. So good first point for Vienna United. Went in 4 up, and capitalizing on getting wide, making those moves. Amsterdam Heat tried to make some sneaky moves in the center, got picked off. That big bite off the break, on snake off break. Tigo got shotgun there too. So great point for Vienna United. All right, now on the split deck here, we have. Let's see. Russian Roulette versus SL Benfica. This should also be a good game. I know the Russian Roulette guys have a real fast, small snake player, so expect some action over there.
Twenty seconds. Seconds.
It's like both teams sending 3 snake way. Pretty common breakout for pretty much every game I've seen. Pretty much perfectly mirrored up both breakouts. So see how this one plays out. It's going to have to be a couple gun battles and somebody making a good move at putting a guy in. So make sure everyone's sharing this webcast. It's free, it's live. We're here in France. It's beautiful day, and a lot of good paintball is being played right now. So you want to share with your friends and family the sport we all love. So hit that share button, hit that like button, make sure to comment below. Let's get paintball going. It's like Benfica is going to get in the snake and make a move on the Dorito side. So they're taking the ground. 5-on-5 still for both teams, but Benfica is making moves, so it's looking good for them right now. I like this, even though it's 5-on-5, Benfica's making good moves, they're playing aggressive, and kind of keeping the Russian roulette guys kind of locked in their bunkers, so, I know traditionally Russian players are real good gunfighters, great gun skills, but you gotta make moves also. Ref going in to check the Russian roulette's back center can. Oh no, the Aztec calls him out. So now it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Benfica. Oh, but then they shoot out the snake player. So match evening it up 4-on-4. And now kind of in favor of the Russian roulette guys because they're wider on the snake side. Benfica's going to try to rebalance the field, pull out the snake bunker, he makes it alive, and makes some moves on the Dorito side. So Russian roulette's now in the snake and the snake corner. This is a real good matchup right now. Everybody's making counteractive moves and trying to rebalance the field, and everyone's doing a good job of it. So, got a good match going on. Now, one thing I don't like about what the Benfica guys are doing is they're lined up here on the Dorito side. They're kind of relying on that back center can to watch over them. I think that guy in the 3-1 could maybe make an inside move just to allow them to have support together. But we'll see how it plays out for him. Oh, and the 50 snake Russian roulette player gets a kill on the Dorito guy. So now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Russian roulette. And a big move, bunkers off the snake guy, stays alive. Oh, a little whirly ball going on. Well, he must have had a gun down because the snake one is still alive and now in the 50 snake. So it was a good move, but I guess he was having some gun issues or he missed a shot. Maybe he didn't know where he was at. But I liked the effort on the Russian roulette guys. I like where he was going. He just didn't execute fully. Another big move by the Russian roulette guy to get that 50 snake out, and he stays alive. Oh, good move, but I think now it's a 1-on-2 in favor of Benfica. They're talking, figuring it out. Russian roulette guy's going to take a tactical retreat, try to get them confused, but they're talking well. So Benfica's working it out, figuring it out. So should just be a matter of time. But yep. All right, so first point going to Benfica. We had a lot of hot action on the snake side. A couple things, good moves, just didn't execute fully, missed their shots, and so it ended up going to Benfica's favor.
1 minute.
All right, now back to the Vienna United Amsterdam Heat match. Looks like the same lineup for both teams. Let's see what Amsterdam Heat decides to do and adjust on the snake side. They tried to take a big bite that first point. I bet they break out a little tighter, maybe do a little bit more pocket play. Whereas I bet Vienna United doesn't change too much. They may send Marcy out to the corner, but other than that, they'll probably keep going with what they're going until Amsterdam Heat forces them to change it.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Alright, the breakout. Both teams take 3-1 off the break. They're going to check Nathan Roberts. He gets shot. So now it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Vienna United, and they went to the snake corner off the break, so they're wide on the snake side. Okay, now Aaron gets shot, going up to that center tower, 4-on-4. Big gun with the loss of Aaron Armrod up in the center, but you know, they still got Steve walking down from the back center can that Dorito way. So let's see if they can, Vienna United can create some offense on this Dorito side. You know, they're wider than them on both sides of the field. Steve's making a big bite into the 50 Dorito. I like it. I don't think Amsterdam, he picks it up. So you know, as long as they tuck in, he's not going to get that easy kill, but he's applying pressure. TJ making a move out wide, getting into the Dorito insert bunker. I don't think anybody picked that up, so that was a good move on his part. I think he's going to try to get into that D1 soon. Oh, nope, goes back to the corner. Still a good move. Not sure if Vienna picked that up, so let's see if he can sneak out there. Yeah, they see him. Communication going on with both teams. It's good to see. Right now, I'd still say the advantage is with Vienna United because they're wide on the snake side and have a lot of ground on the Dorito side. So let's see if they can put it together and capitalize on it. Everyone's pretty much walked up in a gunfight. Amsterdam Heat's trying to, kind of just hold down the zones. United's getting into the snake. Reinhall's saying that he shot him, but missed. Okay, so they're mirrored up snake one. Reinhall gets shot, trying to make a counteractive move to the snake insert. I don't think that was the move on his part. I think, they're much more catered to control play. You don't have to play off of anyone else's chaos when you're that way. So now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Vienna United. They've been pretty much up both points on bodies. Tico here's from the snake one. Let's see if he can pull it out. Marcy's getting out to the Dorito corner. Or the snake corner, I apologize. So TJ getting to the Dorito one. I think that was a real smart move. And now Vienna's getting into the 50 snake. So Vienna United's in both 50 spots. Try to create some offense on the Dorito side. I like this. I think that's what he needs to do. I mean, when you're down on bodies, and sometimes you got to play the aggressor to make the other team make a few mistakes, and then you can even up the game again. TJ's looking for it. He's wanting to make something happen. Let's see what he does. Ref's coming in to check Steve. Tico may have gotten a shot on him. Definitely got close, but Steve's still staying alive in there. Let's see what TJ's doing. He's looking for a move. He's feeling antsy. He's wanting to try and put the game on his side. So let's see what he can produce. Got Mark Johnson looking over Tico's back. Try to sneak up. He's Does he get a shot at the 50 snake? No, but he gets into Dorito 3. Now he's going to protect himself. Oh, and he definitely shot Steve in the loader there, but it didn't leave a big mark. Yep, ref's going to pull him out. Good move by TJ Danner. Oh my gosh, and he wins both those gun battles down the wire. Great play by TJ Danner. Giving himself the whole Dorito side. See if he shoots the snake corner in the pack. No, but he's forcing him to tuck in. See if he's going to matter of time until he works his way into the 50. Yep, there he goes. Just need Tico and Mark to stay alive. TJ's getting into their side. Just looking for that snake kill. Yep, he gets him. Good 3-pack so far by TJ Danner. Only the snake corner left. He doesn't know where TJ's at. And that's going to be a 4-pack for TJ Danner. Brilliant play by him. Way to close that game out. They were down on bodies. He looked for the moves. He found them. And he was able to capitalize on and get all 4 kills with the last guys. That was a great point by Terry. So that's going to even it up, 1-on-1, with about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the match. Knew this would be a good game, and it is. Back to the Desperados, and I believe it was. Let's see who we got here. Benfica, that's what their name was. So while we're waiting for this match to start, 20 seconds, just wanted to give a shout out to all the league sponsors, HK Army, ProShark, Tomahawk, Push, MacDev, Eclipse, Sup Air, DLX, Anthrax. It's a great venue here. I mean, this is one of the ones I really enjoy coming to as an American. It's always gorgeous weather, and you know, the scenery and backdrop of everything here is just something really special to play at. So happy to be here. Alright, both teams break out, sending 3 snake way, 2 Dorito way, both sides, and pretty much mirrored up, but Desperados are going to try and go, I believe snake corner off the break, and he's going to die, and their center tower is going to die. So leaving it at 3-on-5 in favor of Benfica. And they're going to be trying to put a presence in that center can and lock down the snake side, and look for him to maybe even make a move into the snake. Nope. This guy's going to swing around him, getting the snake 3. Roulette's going to just try to do some damage control. I like the moves Benfica's making. They're playing real aggressive, but they're playing together, so it's good to see. And they're all talking, which is real important. This guy in the Dorito Mini W for Benfica to either work his way in the center or try to work his way out into the 50 Dorito. He can go under the gun of the center can once the guy behind it puts pressure on him. So he's either trying to lock down that side or make that move. Good fill into the Dorito 1 by Benfica. He's going to put pressure on that first Aztec on the Dorito side, make his way into the Dorito 2, and hunting on the snake side, so Benfica's making moves, playing aggressive. And that's going to be a good one. Benfica's going to close it out. Winning with 4 or 5 bodies alive, so all 5 bodies alive, so good point for Benfica. Got 2 kills off the break, and then, you know, pretty much just slow played it, made those moves, dug the other 3 guys out of their bunkers, so well played on their part. They look like they're playing like a team, which is what they need. Now we're back into the Amsterdam Heat Vienna United match. It's a 1-1 game, so could be anybody's ball game still. Let's see who can stay alive off the break and who can communicate after that. And that's going to be where the point goes. Simon in this time for Amsterdam Heat. He's going to go up to the center tower. I like that move. I think he's a great center player. Let's see if he can produce. But they lose Tico off the break. Trying to go wide on the snake side. Nathan Roberts going to dig out to the Dorito corner and do some damage control while Vienna United dies going into the snake. So it's now a 4-on-4. Ground is, there's more, Vienna United's farther up on the field, but, you know, Amsterdam Heat's dug in, so. Team's kind of dug in, just talking right now. Trying to figure out where everyone's at, put it together. TJ's battling with his mirror heads up with Steve. Let's see who wins that gunfight. TJ comes off of it. Mark Johnson in the back center can, just walking down the Dorito side. Let's see if Lopez can push through that gun. Right now he's just heavy on the wire, battling with Nathan Roberts. Oh, and Vienna United loses their snake corner guy. So now it is a 4-on-3 in favor of Amsterdam Heat. Let's see if Aaron Armrod can fill out that way or at least do some damage control. He's gonna get into the snake insert bunker. Mirror back up with Amsterdam Heat. Looks like Darren filled back out that way too. So Nathan Roberts getting out of the corner into the Dorito 1. Putting pressure on Aaron. Aaron just needs to stay alive over there. Test them on the snake side and hope that Steve and Lopez can put in some aggression on the Dorito side, which Lopez does. He gets into the Dorito 3. I don't think anybody saw that move, so I bet he could come inside to the 50 Dorito, put a little bit more pressure on those guys, but he's going to look down the wire instead. Which I think, you know, you can't get zoned in. You gotta be looking for those easy moves when you have them. And I think right now Lopez has that easy move to the 50 Dorito, but he's kind of got some tunnel vision on the wire right now. I'd like to see Steve talking to him a little bit more behind him, but Steve gets taken out. So now it's a 2-on-4 in favor of Amsterdam Heat. And see, there goes Lopez taking that free move. He should have done that a little sooner, I think. But hopefully he can do something still. Nathan's going to do the 302. He's probably going to just go try to trade out with Lopez soon. Aaron's going to try to protect him. Oh, Ben Lopez gets out and gets a major penalty, a minor penalty. Nathan's feeling a little pumped up. So, you know, I think Vienna had the ground, had the control in the beginning of the match, but you know, just didn't take advantage of it fully. And, you know, kind of let them get sucked into that AC Dallas kind of gameplay where you kind of sit in your spots, throw your guns, and let those other guys take the moves and get mistakes or lose their gunfights and make mistakes. So, would have liked to have seen Lopez make that move into the 50 Dorito while Steve was still alive behind him. I think if he would have done that, he could have even came into their Dorito side and, you know, maybe even gotten a shot on the snake insert bunker and, you know, maybe turn the game around. But instead, he did it a little too late, and, you know, that's why they lost that point, I think. All right, back into the Russian Roulette and Benfica team game. Right now it's 2-0 in favor of Benfica, so they're probably going to do a more conservative breakout. Let's see if Russian Roulette tries to send a fast player to the snake or maybe the corner. And he goes to the snake off break and snake corner, but the snake corner dies. But allowed them to go to the snake off break, and they shoot the Benfica guys player going snake off break. So 4-on-4, and let's see, refs coming in to check the back center can. Looks like he's gonna call him clean, but the center tower dies. Now it's a 4-on-3, and the Benfica player in the snake, he goes snake off break, has the wire to himself, crawls to the back of the beam and looks inside. Shouldn't be doing that. He needs to be crawling in. Crawling to the 50, but it looks like the other guy went in front of him because he knew what he needed to do. So now 50 snake and snake 3 for Russian Roulette. in favor 4-on-3, and they have the whole snake side to themselves. So those guys need to be wrapping and flowing down onto the Benfica side. They can slowly dig that back center can out, and then that's going to lose the locking down position of the Dorito side, and then should be game from there. Let's see if they can do it. Back center can from Benfica's in a bad spot right now, and he gets taken out because of it. So now it's a 2-on-4 in favor of Russian Roulette. And everybody's on the Dorito side, so expect these guys in the 50 snake to be wrapping, playing the outside, making moves, and slowly digging these guys out. Oh, and they lose. Oh, yep. I believe it's just 3-1 left for Benfica. And then he gets taken out. So 2-1. Oh, Russian Roulette guy going to run and buzz it in, trips a little bit, but there he goes. Now he got it. So I wanted to let everyone know the next event is going to be in NXL Prague, July 18th to 21st. Last year was my first time to go there, and it was just another awesome event. You know, the NXL Europe's really picking some great venues and really putting on great events, so let's make sure we support them. Alright, now we're about to be starting back with the Vienna United Amsterdam Heat point. While we're waiting on this, I just want to say, personally, I've been starting my own kind of apparel company called Enjoy Paintball. Basically, our whole motivation behind it is just to grow paintball and give people an outlet for apparel and paintball goods that are designed for someone who wants to wear and support paintball outside of the paintball field. So make sure you go to enjoypaintball.com, check us out. Got new stuff on the way and some pretty cool stuff right now currently. So see what we got.
10 seconds.
It'll be interesting to see what Vienna United does on the snake side at this point. They've tried to run that guy, and he's gotten picked off a couple times. He's going out to the corner. Looks like he makes it, and a Dorito 2 move off the break. So a lot of ground taken off the break for Vienna United. They're wide on both sides of the field, whereas Amsterdam Heat does much more of a pocket play. But it's like Kearney's going to get shot going to the Dorito 1. But Lopez making a big move into the Dorito real fast. I like that. He's going to put pressure on the snake insert bunker. Going to walk down that snake side from there. Steve's going to make a smart fill all the way to the Dorito 1 from the center tower. Give Lopez the support he needs over here. And now Vienna United is getting into either the snake 3 or the 50 snake, but putting the pressure on. Nathan Roberts dies out of the Dorito corner, leaving it a 4-on-3 in favor of Vienna United and getting onto their side of the Dorito. Looks like that's Max Lundquist in the snake 1. Darren gets shot, so now it's a 2-on-4. Looks like Vienna United's going to be able to tie it up. Oh, Mark Johnson shoots the pack of Lopez.
Game time finish. Game finish. 1 minute.
So it looks like there's some chaos going on right there in that match. Not 100% sure what was going on it. I think Lopez tried to make too big of a bite on the Dorito side. Mark Johnson was dug into that back center can and was able to shoot him. So looks like that match is going to go to
20 seconds.
Amsterdam Heat. Now back to the Russian Roulette Benfica match. A lot of time left in this, 4 minutes. So a lot of paintball's going to be played. Still in this one.
10 seconds.
Alright, 10 seconds to start. Let's see if they run snake off break again for Russian Roulette. Looks like they got 2 runners that way, whereas Benfica's got a couple heavy guns. So, looks like a 3-1. line, but other than that, everyone's matched up. Russian Roulette's in Dorito 1. It's going to make a move up to the Dorito 2 now. Both teams are mirrored up, snake insert, center tower, back center can, and the first Aztec on the Dorito side. Now Benfica's going to flow out to the Dorito way. First guy gets picked up, so now it's 4 guys for Benfica, and I believe 5 for the Russian Roulette players. So. Oh, but then he tries to make a big, dumb, sloppy move into the 50 snake, gets picked off, but it allows his other guy to get into the snake too, so. Now be a 4-on-4, but Russian Roulette's making moves, but oh, a sloppy move down the wire. So now that's going to even it back up. 3-on-3. Looks like Benfica's going to be a snake 1, try to slow down the bleeding of the snake side. Just going into the snake 2, smart play, looking inside now. Though I think the Dorito 1 guy on the Benfica team can make it to the Dorito 2 without anybody shooting him. Let's see if he makes that move. They know they're up there. They're saying 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left. And getting into the 50 snake, applying pressure over there. Looks like the Russian Roulette player's breaking paint. He just finished swabbing it in the snake corner. Benfica's going to get into the Dorito 2. Oh, Russian Roulette player tries to go bunker the 50 snake and looks like he trades. So now it's a 2-on-3 in favor of Benfica. And they're back in the 50 snake. So looks like snake corner, Dorito 1 for Russian Roulette, and Dorito 3, 50 snake, and the Dorito first Aztec for Benfica. Benfica's playing smart, slow playing it. They know that they have the advantage and that Russian Roulette has to go down and try to make something happen. They're up on points, so expect them to just communicate, play smart, and see if the Russian Roulette guys kind of make a mistake. So Benfica doesn't have to do anything here. They're up by a point and there's a minute left. So really expect, I mean, if the Russian Roulette players want to try to, they got plenty of time, but if they want to win and tie it up, they got to do something soon. They're not even really talking to each other right now. So that's something I don't like to see. I think team communication is just so important, especially when you're low on bodies and you got to win the point. So I think it's a big mistake on their part to not be working together. And they're both kind of just locked into the bunkers they're at. So. Especially with a minute left, it's like, well, you're down by a point, but you don't want to get down by 2 points and have even less time left on the clock. So, you got to either win this one fast or lose it fast if you're the Russian Roulette players, but sitting in your bunkers isn't going to get you anywhere. And looks like he heard me. He's going to be making a big inside move and gets picked up. I don't think that was quite the move. It looks like he traded, but I liked his aggression. I like that he knows he's got to be somewhere. I expect the Russian Roulette guy to be trying something, and yeah, that's going to be game time finish. So, I liked that they tried something, but they could have done it 60 seconds earlier, and because of that, they didn't, and so it looks like Benfica's going to win this one. So, that's going to be those 2 ball games for semi-pro. It looks like Benfica and Amsterdam Heat are going to be both moving on. In the semi-pro division, we're going to go to a lunch break now, and it's going to restart back up at 12:30. So once again, check out enjoypaintball.com. Shout out to all the league sponsors: HK Army, DLX, Virtue, ProShark, Tomahawk, Push, MacDev, Eclipse, Anthrax, Up Air, the NXL Europe, everything paintball. Support paintball. That's what we all are here watching. So let's keep it going. And yeah, I think I'm going to be out of here. Tune in. Houston Heat's going to be playing Russian Legion at 12:30. So make sure you like, share, tell your friends, tell your family. It's free on Facebook, so why shouldn't you be watching? So thanks for tuning in, guys.